Okay, fellow pilots, you already know that every landing can become an oops somewhere between the start of the flare and the touchdown point. So let's talk about the common errors in the flare and what you can do to correct them. Some of the more common ones are flaring too high, ballooning, especially if you have a clown like me at the controls, flaring too late, and bouncing. If you misjudge your flare height and level off higher than normal, your airplane will eventually stall, then drop for a hard landing. Such landings cause the airplane to go plop and your passengers to go oof. But in spite of this miscue, you can save the day and your landing, thereby avoiding the plops and oofs. Now, the reason you started your flare too high was probably because you were looking at the runway too near the airplane. And what that does, it leaves you with a blurred reference and faulty depth perception. The cure for the high flare is to hold the climb attitude while adding a skosh of power to control your descent. This works really well if you catch it before the bottom drops out. But don't try to stop a rapid descent with just elevator back pressure. You're already slow, and you'll speed the resulting stall and descent if you try it with back pressure alone. And don't push forward on the control wheel, because you might touch down on the nose wheel with enough force to damage it or set up a porpoise. Your airplane isn't stressed to land on its nose the way a porpoise does. Now, the cure for a high flare after the bottom starts to drop out is to hold the climb attitude and add full power and go around. You should initiate a go around anytime you think the nose should be lowered significantly to keep from stalling too high above the runway.